I want to talk a little bit more broadly, if we step back for a second, about sexual health and the controversy over it. We talked about abortion at the beginning of the show and some comments from CNN. And why is it, Lewis, that men's sexual health is completely uncontroversial when compared to women's sexual health? And I'll give you some examples. We talked last week or the week before about Medicare covering millions of dollars in penis pumps, erectile dysfunction pills, etc., etc. At the same time, women's birth control is the topic of hour after hour after hour of legislative discussion, of discussion on news programs, of discussion in churches and other conservative groups. Should it be covered? Should it not be covered? What about God? What about the Bible? Is Plan B an abortion? What about religious exemptions to providing birth control to women? Is it natural? Is it not natural? What about transvaginal ultrasounds if you want an abortion? Is pumping your penis up with a penis pump a natural thing that God would love, while birth control to prevent unwanted pregnancy and bringing children into the world that you may not be able to care for, something God would have a problem with? How can you make both arguments?
Yeah, I mean, if you think it's just about women, I mean, I have a hard time personally just believing that people are consciously out there thinking to themselves, okay, how do I just, control women? How do I handle women?
So
But
you're saying you don't think that that's what it's about?
well, no. I mean, subconsciously, perhaps, yes. But who knows? I mean, maybe there are legislators out there consciously thinking that they need to act against women in this way.
I can't help but feel like it is actually about controlling women. And, whether we use the term subconsciously or not, if we connect the fact that so much of the opposition and controversy, and I would say really most of it, over women's sexual health and reproduction is biblically based, and we explore the fact that the Bible contains significant misogyny and much about men controlling women, I don't really think that a crazy person would be the one to make the connection. I think it's a pretty rational connection to make, that we have Bible-based or sacred text-based opposition to so much of what is available to women, and at the same time we have Bible teachings, Bible text, which advocates women in a subservient role to men. I think it's a pretty logical connection.
Well, it certainly would be historically accurate, to say the least.
Absolutely.